Hi there, sons of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your reading for you, and this reading is going to be for your next 48 hours. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you to the people who have gotten private readings and supported the channel that way. I appreciate you for that too. 9 of Pentacles, and I saw the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is really good, Virgo. Something's coming together. This is the Surrealist Tarot that I'm using to pull a Celtic cross, and we'll get clarifying using the Modern Witch Tarot. All right, one more time, asking that your spirit guides and angels join us, so your messages are always for your most high sign of Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Bottom of the deck, Virgo, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. There's something that's coming as maybe a shock or surprising us. Maybe a completion here. We might want to go travel and not tell anybody about it. That might be it. 5 of Swords is in the reverse. It's like we're not conflicted anymore. There's something that was really moving forward here. And it led us to this world, to this completion. It was the Chariot. 9 of Cups in the reverse. You're not leaving for a new cycle without having some disappointment, though, in someone. Well, okay, focus might be an issue. We'll go on that, but we are, yeah, somebody that you were waiting on, really just disappointment in somebody that you were waiting on. You're coming up as the 8 of Swords in reverse, which is kind of good. It's like you're defeating, you know, feeling like you have to feel a certain way. You're being true to your emotions and feeling them. 3 of Swords is in reverse, as what you think about comes about. And the 4 of Cups is your outcome. So that's interesting. There's something that that you just end up, look, something is going to either have a death and a rebirth, or you're just going to end up walking away and possibly travel, or just having a new time, because you don't have focus here. You're not as driven here where you're at. So the 4 of Cups is suggesting that you're going to end up withdrawing into yourself. This person that you've waited for, it's like you're not going to wait for that anymore. You are going to release any pain that you have already had to feel and go through. But I see you really changing things around with visualization. So, I mean, it's an excellent reading in the sense that it looks like you're getting some kind of power over your next chapter, being much more high vibe. So clarify this 8 of Swords in reverse. What are we doing? We are showing ourselves more self-love with Queen of Cups and putting our health as a #1 priority in our lives. Putting our health as #1 priority. Okay, what are we waiting on then with the Hangman? What are we waiting on? Waiting on something to balance out, but there's not gonna be a balance out here. Because that's with the 2 of Wands in the reverse too, and the 2, until somebody's ready to change. Somebody's just not ready to change right yet. And since it feels like maybe you have, then you just don't have much in common. Your paths aren't going in the same directions. What's the 6 of Wands in the reverse? I feel like this is about slowly just kind of getting away. Getting away, yeah. You're working on something that has to do with you not telling anybody, and it's going to be a brand new journey for you, and you know this. You may be doing this like yourself, so that might be why you're not telling others. What's this Chariot about in the past? Yeah, it was your inspiration for whatever you're working on happened in the past, and it's moving you forward to something that's going to bring you a lot of wealth accumulation, and it's going to up the value you see in everything. So what's the disappointment in? Somebody that did something really careless or reckless to you, and you might not have told many people about it. It was immature, childish, silly mistake. It could have been a mistake from somebody in their past or that you've done in your past. It could be a past disappointment of yourself, right? It doesn't have to be a person, but it can be a person from your past too that's not willing to change, and you just keep waiting for that person to change, and then it's just not happening. That's kind of what I'm getting more of. Could be Sagittarius, could be Pisces energy. What's the Two of Wands in reverse? It is a complete rebirth. Because you couldn't get the truth in a situation here, and somebody just really let you down, you're having a complete rebirth. It is the everything is fine card when it's obviously not. It's a copy of the Ten of Swords card. If it's in the reverse, that's kind of how you want to see it, because you're reinventing your situation here. And the Four of Cups is coming across as really just pulling your heart from one situation, because it's just something you don't want to, your heart's just not into it anymore, I guess is the way to say it. Three Swords reverse is, I feel like that's really going through the feelings and emotions. Yeah. Empress energy, maybe some mother healing too that was done, or letting go of blame, something like that. Letting go of blame might be it, because the Five of Swords in reverse, that might be what that's coming across as to me. Four Cups here. What's the Four Cups? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You're changing what wasn't reciprocal. Okay, so anything that wasn't balanced and reciprocal, you're changing. You're going to bring in your own tower moment here because of not getting the whole truth. And that's what I've got for you. I mean, I know this is kind of a heavy reading for me to make a short reading, but you conquer this. You get over this. You get over this with wisdom. You go inside. You decide what you're going to tear down. You decide. And it has to do with the truth. It has to do with not feeling like you were told the whole truth. So let's get a message from your angels, your guardian angels. Message from the angels for Virgo. Yes, these two. Angel of gratitude. Yeah, practicing gratitude every day helps pull more things your way. I didn't even know. A poet and didn't know it. And then 18, Angel of inspiration. This is that Ace of Wands. So whatever inspiration, this is what came to you. It might be a passionate new beginning with someone you met here in the past, but I do kind of remember that in one of your readings lately in the past was about meeting somebody. Maybe being inspired to create something here. So have gratitude. Whatever it is that you're about to create, it's going to be big and good for you. The garden and the gate, at times we could feel trapped. It may be trapped within our own mind because the Eight of Swords. So we're really getting out of any kind of limiting beliefs that we're putting on ourselves. Any kind of belief that makes us feel like we only have one option. You have man holding heart. It might be somebody new that comes into your life that's represented by the King of Cups energy. So the garden and the gate. And then the hostilities in the reverse, it's coming across again as that Five of Swords in reverse. So we're getting away from the drama. We're getting away from drama. We're having our feelings and our emotions balanced during a time when most might not have their stuff balanced, you know. But I feel like you do. I feel like you have balance and that you know what's going to occur here because of what's not balanced, right? And that's what I've got for you, Virgos. So sending you love and light. Bye, guys.